Hey everybody, this is Linda Summers and I hope you're having a great weekend so far. So this video is going to be on the best is yet to come, and we have to have patience. So I've been seeing some patriot videos on, okay, look at all the stuff that's happening. Why isn't anybody helping out here? Why aren't we doing something about this? First of all, we need to pray for President Trump and all the military and everybody that's helping, that's the behind the scenes that we don't have any idea about. Because he's been hard at work trying to help and free humanity, right? And bring back our sovereignty. And bring in a whole bunch of other stuff. And things just don't happen overnight. We are a society that wants instant gratification. And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't happen like that. That's like asking somebody who has a deep wound, okay, get over it. You recognize it, get over it. You can't do that. It's a process, right? It's a process. And so it's taken a while. And yes, I'm sure he is very aware of what's going on. But again, how do you awaken people unless you show people? There are still people out there who are buying into the narrative and complying and everything else. And the only way to wake people up is to show them what they would have gone through. Because could he have gone in there and cleaned it all out? Yes, but he wouldn't have gotten every single last bit of the cancer, let's just say. So if somebody goes in and does surgery on you, they leave a little bit in there. What happens? It's very possible you're going to get cancer again, right? Okay, it's the same thing. This is a cancerous, this is a deep, very deep rooted, seated evil that has been spread out far and wide, bigger than you can possibly imagine. And if you only knew, which you will find out soon, what has been going on, you would not be able to sleep at night. These poor military men and women are having to see and witness stuff that is beyond human, like that the mind can't even fathom. That there are people who would literally do things to the extent that these people are doing. So no, you cannot just go in and just wipe everybody out and just arrest them all. This has been going on for thousands of years, you guys. This is not just something that happened in the last 5 years. This has been going on for a very, very long time. And it's not like in 4 or 5 years that you can just clean it up and like move on with our life and get into the, you know, the Nasara Jasara and the global financial system and all that. You just can't do that. It's a process. And we have to be patient and we have to pray for these military, for these people. We have to pray for them. Because of what they're witnessing and what they're going through, their life is on the line every single moment, every single day. While we sit back and we're like, get on with it. Let's see something happening. Can you see that what's happening in the world? I mean, there's people dying, there's things happening. Yeah, we know that. There are a lot of things that are happening. Then people have to start waking up and stop complying and stop buying into a narrative and start doing research. But we as patriots, we know better. We need to have the patience and allow this to unfold. It is a timing thing. It is divine timing. Every little piece has to be in place. And when you think, you don't tell your enemies what you're going to do. You fool your enemies. So things have to be in place. And when things are in place, they may come up with something else to wipe that out. We don't know. We do not know what is happening behind the scenes. We just have to have trust and faith. And like Q said, trust in the plan. Trust God. He's got this. They've got this. They've been working on this longer than 5 years. President Trump has been, he's known about this, the government and all the the finances, and I mean, he's been a part of it. Like he's, you know, done his own business, so he's paid taxes and all of that. He's very aware. Oh my gosh, I love the wind. He's very aware of how they have made us slaves, right? He's aware. So this stuff has been being worked on more than 5 years. But there is a process that has to happen. And just like when you play chess, he's a genius. He's very methodical, very strategic at what he does, and he has to be. But at chess, you have to know your next move of your opponent. And you may think you may know that next move, but they may pull something that you weren't expecting. But you also may do something that leads them to think what you're doing, and you're not really going to do that. And there's a lot of people that he probably thought were on his team and that were not. So we really have to have patience, because the best is yet to come. And people will find out what's been going on. Maybe not to the degree, because I don't think humanity could really take it, honestly. I can't even watch the stuff. It breaks my heart, and it goes against everything as a human, as a soul, to think somebody's doing these acts to children of all people. So we have to have the patience. We have to allow this to unfold. And things are in the making, and it's getting closer and closer. Yes, do we keep hearing soon? Yes, we do. Soon could be tomorrow. It could be 5 hours from now. It could be a week from now. We don't know. We just have to have that patience. So is he aware? Are they aware of what is happening? Absolutely. But you have to show people in order to wake people up. Because people have been so programmed, so conditioned, so focused with the blinders on, so comfortable in their own life, so following by the system, being a slave to the system. We've all been there and done it, you guys. It's time that we rise like the phoenix, and we stand up for our rights and stand up for ourselves. We have to be the ones to fight this. This is just not President Trump and the military and his administration that's doing this. We have to do it as a global world, not just America. You see France, you see all these other countries that are fighting for their rights. We in America have to do the same thing. People have to step up to the plate, and you see more mothers and parents stepping up for their children. We have to do that. We have to say no. My body, my choice. And not make things mandate. But as long as everybody's complying and feeding into the narrative and being in fear, they're going to keep rolling, you guys. We, as a collective, as a whole world, as a family, we have to be the change. We've got to make that change. We've got to step up to the plate. In the meantime, have the patience. Trust in the plan. Trust. It's divine timing. It will happen in the right time. Everything has to be delicately placed. But have compassion. Pray for these men and women that are fighting for your sovereignty, your freedom. But you have to fight for it too. It's not just them. You have to fight for it too. In any way that you possibly can. So have the patience. Pray for President Trump. Pray for these military people. Because honestly, you guys, it's like the ones who know, you know what I'm talking about. The ones who don't, you're in for a rude awakening. You're not going to know to the depths unless you search to find out what's been going on. You're not going to want to know, because you're not going to be able to sleep at night. but it will come out. And we, as a collective, we have to be ready for that. And every one of us that have known about this, that are ready and waiting, we are here to lift a helping hand, to be there for each and every one of you. So that's my message for today, is have patience, you guys. They are aware of everything that is happening. We just have to wake the heck up. A lot more people have to wake up. There's a lot of people woken up, for sure. A lot of people fighting for their rights, for their freedom. No one can tell you what you have to put in your body and what you can't, not to put in your body. That is your right. As long as you buy into that narrative and you buy into all of that crap, you only feed it. You're feeding the fear. And that's exactly what they love. That's what they feed off of, your fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. And everything to be in gratitude and in positivity. I mean, look at this beautiful earth that we have. These trees that give us oxygen, and what we breathe out, they breathe in. They are a living being just like we are. It's all life, and it's precious. So have patience, my patriots and my friends. Have patience and pray. Pray for these people every single night. I pray for President Trump, everybody I pray for the people who have been doing this for a long time, preparing for this moment in time. They know exactly what they're doing. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like, and hit the bell for notifications so you know when my next video is going to be. And I will see you again soon. Love you. Mwah. Bye.